Hey folks, how we doing? So as you see, been busy boy. Started actually last night. I did jump on and started these, more of these, because a lot of people show interest in them, and I figure I'll do something for a change. And did the Kiridashies. There's not that many of them. I actually have only, I think, 20 or something, so I have only a couple more left. And you'll see something special probably tomorrow. I wanna do the one that actual original idea was, not the original idea, the idea I had, what I wanted to do, but it's not gonna be on all of them. It's gonna be just too much work and probably unnecessarily expensive. But there is a cool idea what I wanna do with it. And this is the nice little, I redesigned the shade a little bit. They all will come like this. Some of you that bought the knives recently, you know that you've been getting a bunch of paracords with it, all different colors, like I don't know, like 3.5 foot lengths. So same thing here. They're gonna come with two different colors of paracord. I put this one on the end so you can just change it for whatever color you want. So see, pretty nice small package, you know, the overall thing. And I didn't want to do just whatever sheet with it, so I did do a little extra on the sheet. The sheet was actually more work than the tool itself. There are a couple of them, I think they're two, that are surface ground. Yeah, two. But the most of them are, they have that rolls finish, and it's just stone wash. It was in the stone washer for a couple of hours yesterday just to clean it up, so you get that kind of like a texture a little bit on them. This I left on all of them. I really like it. It might not look as good, but it really gives you kind of, it really is like a small micro jimping on all around the whole tool. It gives you a little more purchase on the tool. So what you have here, you know, you have that cord on the end, so when you grab it, and you have the thumb ram here, just like on the fixed blade. It's very strong retention actually. Some of you might not be used to that to begin with, but the reason is so you can carry this as a little neck tool and never have to worry about this coming loose. It just, the retention is strong. If you didn't have this little nut here on it, you would actually have a hard time removing some of them from the sheet. That's how, like, you know, it's there stiff. But if you know, when you have that nut there, the nut goes on the behind your pinky, so you get really good purchase there. Also, that's actually reason why there is only one rivet on the end. It cannot poke through, you know, when you're pushing it in, since it goes so hard, it cannot poke through because that thing will stop it, and it's too much tension here on the Kydex to go sideways. It just, you could never get it through this little space here. It couldn't open that much. So that's it. And also all it needs is, you know, making sure that when you're putting it in, it's straight in line, you know, because if you would twist it like this, you know, you will never get it in. It just cannot go. But if it's straight, you know, you just slide it in. Actually, the little thumb ram helps you. You can kind of grab by it and, you know, pull it towards it. So most of them have just regular simple. It's actually no high performance grind adding. It's just simple Scandi grind with pretty steep bevels, so it's actually strong. It's actually a little steeper bevels than they were on my Kiridashies, but it makes for really good, like a scraping tool. They are all razor sharp, you know. It's not like, you know, the tool edge or whatever, utility edge. No, these all will slice foam paper like nothing, so they are razor sharp. And the reason I did Scandi is since these are so small, these are actually pretty hard to grind. Being Scandi and the bevel not being so high, it's actually very easy to resharpen. You just put the sandpaper on the flat surface, or, you know, a sharpening stone, and sharpen just like Scandi. But since it's, you know, one straight edge and small edge, it's not as much work as on the regular Scandi knife, because it's kinda, it's actually not true that Scandi knives are easier to resharpen. They are not. They are actually a lot more work to resharpen than the regular knives with the bevels. So that's why nice strong edge for scraping stuff and cutting stuff. It's not gonna be like, you know, super nice slicer or something. It's just good to what Kiridashi is meant for. Most of these are the two-sided grinds. There is only one that actually I did the chisel, just because I wanted to do something nice look-wise. But I'm not a fan, even on the Kiridashies, for some reason I'm not a fan of the chisel grinds. And the reason I think is because when you cut something, and especially since with this, when you want to scrape something, it being a Scandi, you know, when you put it flat against something with the bevel, the tool is actually lifted already, you know, the handle. With the chisel you actually have to be flat to be able to scrape. When you're right-handed and you have right-handed chisel, you would have to be flat so you don't have that no clearance for your fingers. So that's why I actually prefer the V edges. And what else to say about them? Oh, I wanted to show you. So we have all different colors. You have like brown, the graphite. Graphite is actually almost identical to OD green. Look at that's OD green, that's graphite. It's a very, very little difference. If you don't see them like side by side, a lot of people would actually think that graphite is OD green. So there's some OD green, gray, blue, brown, and this one is one special. I'm not sure about the price yet. I think I will price this for like, I think there will be 45 bucks. I think 45 bucks and probably $5 shipping. It's, you know, it's not just some, you know, very super simple tool. It's still a fair amount of work to do this, the grinds and the shades and everything. And just again, you know, you're getting a couple dollars worth of just the paracord, couple, probably like $2 worth of paracord, and some business cards and stuff like that. But I think it's still a very fair price for what you're getting, you know, handmade. It's waterjet cut, but it's still, you know, hand ground and hand finish and everything, little and very sharp. These knives are sharper than a lot of knives you get from out of the bags. And this is the special one from with the chisel grind, and you see why special. I did little rock pattern on it. The other side is flat ground, surface ground. So this one had quite a lot more work than just that, and it came out pretty sweet. I like this one a lot, but I wouldn't want to do this, you know, too much. It's just too much of a tedious work to do these little things. I really do it just to use up some scrap materials, even though it was a scrap because it was cut from the pieces that wouldn't fit the regular knives. But I don't know. It just really mostly it's so people who want things like this, small little things, and I want to change up stuff that I've been doing. So I have some other small little things to do sometimes, and people that just don't want or cannot afford or whatever, you know, the big knives, the actual full-on custom knives with the handles and everything, because I admit they are not cheap at all by any means. So those people might enjoy something like that. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. They will be going to GearBastion tonight. Let me know what you think. I am very proud of the shades, you know. I think it's pretty cool concept of not just some basic whatever put together shade. Again, just like I take it as a set, you know, the knife and the shade is one package, and both parts should be equally cool or equally good. Even though some people think that the knife is the important thing, shade is something you get for free, I kinda don't look at it that way. I understand that reasoning, but I want to be, you know, the shade also kind of like my signature thing, and I also always want it to be as good as it can be within a reasonable, you know, amount of time and work and all that stuff. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.